Hoping? What the fuck is hoping? I've never seen that word in my life. What the fuck is that? That's a real word. Hold up. Chiefly dialectal past particle of help? What the fuck does that mean? Chiefly dialectal. Okay. Okay. Anyway, why? See, this is why niggas just gotta translate their own book. Because this is a stupid shit. Like, you could have put any other word but that. Like, you could have made it so much simpler. You could have put helper. Helped. The help. This nigga gonna put hoping. Like, these niggas, man. Okay. Yeah, but it's all blurry, but you know I'm reading the chapter and I'm reading it to you. So you can read along with me. Go to Psalm 83, right? Verse 8. Okay, they have helpers in the children of Lot, Selah, or peace, right? Do unto them as unto the Midianites. So this is the Most High giving instruction to David. So I'm assuming he's receiving his instruction for what's coming in the future. We're to return unto them exactly what they did to us. So what we did to the Midianites, this is why it's important to study the history of the book, to see what we did to the Midianites, to see what we did to Sisera, and to Jabin, and to Kishon, to see what happened, what were the instructions given. We're going to bust all their asses the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all 9, 10. Oh, no, that's not. No, that's 10. All 10 of them, we finna bust their ass. How funny is it that there are 10 names or regions listed here, and there are also 10 regions which will be what the world is in the coming future? Come on, bro. The prophecies don't lie. They match up so perfect, it's disgusting. Okay, keep going. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung of the earth. So this is the destiny of all those nations named above. They ain't gonna be shit. Okay? They're less than the dung of the earth. Dung is doo-doo, baby. I finna roll them up into a doodoo ball like a scarab beetle. Throw it in the soup like Jordan. Bloop. Look, scarab beetle and some doo-doo, nigga. And doo-doo, nigga. Roll that doo-doo ball, Psalm 83 doo-doo ball, throw it in the soup like Jordan. Kobe. Doo-doo ball. Roll that doo-doo ball. You ain't even done. Finna roll that doo-doo ball like a grenade. Listen, baby, finna roll it. This is us, and this is the other nation. We're gonna roll them up into a nice ball of shit. Jordan. Yeah. Nigga said, make sure I said Jordan too. Okay, because LeBron don't really got a jump shot like that. So I can't be like layup, finger roll, Jerry curls. Ready? So make their nobles like Oreb. So if you don't know who Oreb is, or Zeb, or Zeba, or any of these characters, you need to read the history. This is why it's important for you to take your monkey ass to the history, and for you to use these methods that I gave you, so that you can study the history, right? So when you get into the history, where is it? Right. So, what the fuck? Oh, it's not broken down like my other book. Hang on. I'm going to take you to this one. So that way you can break it out. This is the history. Do you see what I'm saying? So all of this part here is history. Joshua, Judges, 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel, 1 Kings, 2 Kings, 1 Chronicles. Don't forget about this is also history right here. The annals of time. 1 Chronicles, 2 Chronicles. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 8 books out of the 24 which deal with history, right? So once you study the history, and this is how your shit should look. Well, let me go to the history for you. So this is how... Uh-oh. There we go. No, that's not it. There we go. This is more or less how your shit should look. Let's go to the other. There we go. Okay, so the history section, this is how it should look. Okay, using your color code and highlights. The next step here is underlining and all that. So I do this with every single version of the book I got. All right. This is the one with Hebrew and English. So you see me I do the same thing over and over and over and over till I make sure I understand it. All right. So you can see. Right. So do what you need to do in order to understand what you're supposed to do. Right. And he goes, who said, let us take to ourselves the house of God in possession? The house of God is what? That mountain where the land of Horeb is, right? That whole region of the land of Canaan, which was given to the children, right? Let us take for ourselves. This is what them greedy ass other nations say. And if you read I believe it's Jubilees or Jasher, but for sure, the war scrolls, if you read the war scrolls, they let you know the children and descendants of Ham and Japheth desire to have the territories of Shem. They've always been plotting for our land. We got the best type of land because we got the land that has all 4 seasons. Having all 4 seasons has an effect on the mind, the type of food you eat, the wisdom you have. Why do you think white people are the way they are? They come from a region where they have to be savage parasites. Do you understand? You got to be a savage out in the wilderness, out in the fucking tundra, in the cold and shit. You don't know when your next meal is. So you're not going to give anybody a piece of your food because you don't know next time you're going to eat. These are things. Your environment affects your reality. Your reality affects how you perceive your reality. How you perceive your reality affects your philosophy. Your philosophy affects the way you behave. Your behavior is affected by the actions you take. You see in the incremental step. Right. Shemitic people, we've always been a spiritual people. Time to return. Right? And we got 2 minutes left, so I'm going to just finish out. Well, what time is it? Yeah, it's already 2, and I kind of want to get back to this, because that's the real fun. Because then I could do this and talk my shit with ultimate confidence. Okay? And it goes, oh my God, make them like a wheel. Right? As the stubble before the wind. Okay? As the fire burneth a wood, and as a flame setteth the mountains on fire. So pretty much he's saying, whoop that ass. Whoop that ass, y'all. That's what he's saying. So there's no mystery behind it. How does fire burn wood? It eats it the fuck up. It consumes it. When you consume something, you're eating it. You're devouring it. Fuck my enemies up. That's what's going to happen to all these other nations. They're going to get fucked up. They don't have a choice. So they can do all that fake ass kissing all they want. Y'all ass is getting whooped. Okay? So persecute them with thy tempest and make them afraid with thy storm. All the earthquakes and all this shit going on the face of the earth. I mean, that's a simple way, a literal way of breaking it down. But the storm meaning the lack of calmness. Look at the time we're living in. Don't make these other nations live comfortable within their wickedness. They are succeeding, but don't make them comfortable. Give them a hard time. Go read the rest of the chapter 83. Go to Black Child's video. Type in African blood sacrifices, Black Child. You can watch the rest of the video for yourself, right? And he does a pretty excellent job, except I think he's still believing that Christ crap. But nonetheless, he does a really good job. What's going on with you, Iron Man? He should have been Black Panther, though. What's going on with you, Iron Man? What's going on with you, T'Challa?